Hi everyone! So now I've posted my equipment list on my website, all my equipment and materials. I've had a few questions from people about how to draw fur or how to put outlines down. So I thought I'd do a little and quick tutorial on how I do my outlines for my pet portraits. So I've dug out an old one here. This is Tiggy and her daughter Rosie. And as you can see, for pet portraits, what I do is I lay them out next to each other on Photoshop. But like if you don't have Photoshop or you don't know how to use it, it's always best to just print them off and you can just stick them next to each other. Just go old school on it. It doesn't matter. It does the same thing. So what I've then done is drawn this grid over. Again, I did it in Photoshop because I have a template I've made, but you can just draw it with a pencil and a ruler. And then I transfer this grid onto the piece of paper I'm going to draw the pets onto. Now I do this for pet portraits because it means you get a really accurate representation, which is what you want for a portrait, because obviously like you're doing it for the owners that see their dogs every day and you want them to see their dog in the picture. I don't do this so much for my wildlife pieces because I draw more on black paper, especially at the moment, and once you've drawn the grid, obviously you want to rub it out, but this doesn't work well on black paper or coloured paper because it leaves a mark when you rub it out, so I only recommend doing this on white paper. So as you can see, I've gone in and I've just scribbled all over this, and I've outlined where like the darker colours are and where the fur goes in different directions, just so when I'm drawing it out it's just easier to see what I'm thinking of doing and where my thought process is going. And then for detailed areas like this around the eyes, you can either draw across through the square, because that can help you make more reference and obviously recreate this cross on your grid on the paper that you're drawing on. And I also do like these little halfway marks, so you see I've got the box and I think, right, I want to draw like that line there, that's the top of the eye, so I go about halfway and then it's just next to halfway there, so I just draw straight down and then you measure whereabouts it is on that side and you can just draw a line there and then you've got the top of the eye. Now obviously it does take time, but it's worth it to get it all accurate and correct. And that's Rosie there. So obviously once I've drawn these lines here, I recreate that line on the grid that's on my paper, if this is making any sense, and then I know where exactly that point there is, or on the nose, so like the little dip in the nose there. And basically you just keep doing that and keep finding points of reference all over, and then slowly but surely you'll realise you're actually recreating the dog's face or whatever face you're drawing onto the paper next to you. So see like the bottom of the nose there, I drew a point there and a point there, but I always start with making halfway marks there and there on the box, and then you can say go half from there, and then like in the middle of those two you go half there, if any of that makes sense. I've never done a tutorial before, but I hope that helps slightly. So yeah, obviously I'm not drawing one at the moment, so that's why I haven't got one to show you, because I'm not drawing any outlines as of like today, but I thought I'd just do a little show of you of what I do. And I keep all of these as well, which is why I've got this one from last year, and I've got a huge pile of them in my studio as well, because it's just nice to look back and see what I've done. And I also name and date them as well. So yeah, so have fun, have a play with that and see what you can get up to, but the grid system works really well for accuracy, and I know it's something a lot of artists use as well when they're doing pet portraits. So yeah, enjoy and have fun filling your time.